Hi, this is Stacy Rulison with the START Project. We're going to talk about empowering students under the START Project's transition website. As you can see, we're on the Empowering Students webpage. As we scroll down the page, there's a description of empowering students, what it means, research is cited, and key elements are discussed. Also, big ideas for empowering students are included on this component. As we move down the page, there's a navigation bar on the left. The first item is supported decision-making. The second item is maintaining high expectations, making informed choices, person-centered planning, social emotional learning, and then resources for empowering students are noted, along with research support for empowering students. At any point during on the web pages, you can return to the secondary transition home page by selecting the secondary transition home icon I noted on the left. So we can move on to the supported decision-making from here. So we'll go ahead and select the green box at the bottom to move to that element. And on this page, then each key element discusses a definition of the element and more about the element. And then it moves to resources that users can access to learn more about that key element. For this situation or this case, it's supported decision-making. So we can use the START Passport, for example, and here is a description of the passport and then related learning activities for the passport. So it steps you through the process of using the START Passport. The next item is the Ocali Self-Advocacy and Self-Determination Training Evidence-Based Practices. So on this resource, it talks about self-advocacy and self-determination. And you can work through Ocali's resource at What Works for Work in that series. It's session 10. And this includes a PowerPoint, alternative text, and outline, introductory materials and activities, and other items is listed on the page. It also talks about related learning activities. So you can watch the self-advocacy and self-determination evidence-based practice video. And then there are 7 sections under the self-advocacy and self-determination, including PowerPoints and handouts, and then there's a post-session survey. So this walks you through different learning activities to become more familiar with self-advocacy and self-determination. Transition Tennessee is another resource listed in Pathways to Self-Determination. There's a video by Eric Carter and several other resources on Transition Tennessee you can look at. There's 6 lessons in the course. It includes an online manual, frequently asked questions, reading materials, videos, and other information. And you do have to create a free online account for this resource. So we've guided you to that with this link, create a free online account. So then this just guides you through how to go about completing those modules. The Zarrow Center for Learning Enrichment is another great resource and is listed here. So this moves you through various resources, as you can see. So let's say now I want to go look at maintaining expectations. Again, this will take you to a screen that describes what maintaining expectations are, and then associated resources that you can work through. Ocali is mentioned again for competitive integrated employment is the expectation for all youth with disabilities. So you can work through that resource. Accessing the curriculum. Here's another resource from Ocali, and so on. So as we move through, and note that family engagement should be listed with each of the component areas. So we do talk about it with each key element under empowering students. So if I want to move to making informed choices, I can press the green bar here, or I can go ahead and press that from the navigation menu. And again, a description and then resources that you can access to learn more about that component area. And then the key element of informed choice. So that concludes the overview of empowering students. And I'll take you back to the secondary home transition page. And from here, you can look at other component areas, or you can continue on with empowering students. Thank you so much for tuning in today.